Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
According to the Monday, February 24th spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Gabi Hernandez's rage will explode during an encounter between Chad DiMera and Kat Green. There will be some significant events in Salem, since Leo Stark's plan will also succeed. Kat could gain some points and formally be appointed assistant once she makes a recommendation for Marlena Evans. Kat will have another opportunity to open up when Marlena joins her for dinner in the town square later. Days teasers indicate that after hearing Leo's proposal, Chad will give in. Leo will offer Chad a bear embrace after his position at The Spectator is secured, as it appears that he will be rehired there. Chad will then find Marlena and Kat in the town square during Monday's DOOL episode. Marlena might make up an excuse and give Kat and Chad some alone time to bond if she notices the residual warmth between them. It's only a question of when they'll give in to them, since our forecasts suggest that Chad and Kat's love for one another will only get stronger from here. According to previews for other days, Javi Hernandez will enrage Gabi Hernandez by providing her with some information about her scheming brother. Rafe Hernandez hasn't been himself lately because Arnold Feniger has taken over his life, but Gabi won't notice that, of course. Gabi will criticize Rafe for betraying Jada Hunter with a stripper the night before their wedding because she won't be informed about the exchange. Rafe might question why it matters now that the wedding is over. According to Days teasers, Rafe will eventually evict Gabi from his property when she keeps ranting. Leo will be back with some positive news for Javi about his job with The Spectator. There are going to be some funny situations because Javi will also put on a blonde wig and joke around with Leo. Stephanie Johnson will give Alex Kyriakis a surprise gift at the pub so they can continue to enjoy their reunion and receive some encouragement from Roman Brady as well. Sean Brady will comfort Jada at Stephanie's place with a kiss that develops into a full-fledged sofa hookup. Sean will undoubtedly give Jada the means to go on at that very moment, as she will be seeking it. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Jada will soon regret something because to the impending phony Rafe revelations, so keep an eye out. I'm not sure. However, EJ appeared truly shocked to discover me bound and gagged. I initially believed that he would assist me. Then he didn't. Ava remarked. Brady remarked, I wonder if this was his idea of revenge for what happened to Susan. Ava shrugged and clarified that EJ had only departed after having a private conversation with Rachel Blake. What on earth could she have said to him? Brady pondered out loud. Ava contended that whether Steve could find Rachel Blake was an issue for her. Steve yelled, found her, and shoved Rachel inside the room. Belle paid Sean a visit in the questioning room at the police station. Sean remarked, trying to prove your new boyfriend framed Jada. Belle questioned Sean if he had any evidence against EJ and reminded him that he was not her boyfriend. So, you're going to go warn EJ? Sean retorted. Belle yelled, insulted. Screw you, Sean. Sean acknowledged that he thought it was accurate, but that he had no evidence that EJ had set up Jada. Belle told Sean that he should be aware that a citizen is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in his capacity as a law enforcement officer. Sean remarked, I wonder if you realize how biased you are. Pardon me? Belle shot back. Belle couldn't be objective about her lover, Sean contended. Belle retorted that Sean's envy impairs his judgment. And what happened to my private life, which you don't care about? Belle inquired. Sean claimed that since EJ's schemes had linked Jada to crimes she hadn't done, it was his concern. Sean remarked, and now the DA is ignoring what could be an even more blatant frame job because she's literally still in bed with the guy behind it. Sean admitted to Belle that he was aware of her deception regarding the scope of her liaison with EJ. I told the truth. Because it was true when I told you that EJ and I had dated once. And what do you know? Why is the person I sleep with related to you? Belle inquired. Belle maintained that Sean was familiar enough with her to understand that she would never jeopardize a case because of a personal relationship. I believed I knew you. Evidently not, Sean remarked. When Belle questioned Sean about how he was aware of her continued contact with EJ, Sean replied that Jada had informed him. Why would you hear about my sexual life from Jada? Belle inquired. Sean stated, I told her that I didn't think EJ was just a one-time thing, and she confirmed my suspicions. After seeing Belle at the DiMera mansion, Sean informed Belle that Jada had figured it out. Belle countered, "I would think you would have better things to investigate than whose bed I'm in." Sean shook his head in disgust and questioned Belle about how she could turn on the woman who had helped her land a job. Sean was informed once more by Belle that there was no proof that EJ had falsified the evidence against Jada. "Are you able to hear yourself at this moment?" Sean shouted. EJ would wreck Belle's life next, Sean predicted. Belle told Sean that she was fed up with his judgment of her life, particularly since he was prepared to entertain the idea of a man's culpability in the absence of proof. "You know deep down that I'm correct." "This is EJ's fault," Sean said. "You despise EJ," Belle retorted. "You want to hold him accountable for every mishap in this town." Sean maintained that the DiMera family was mostly to blame for all negative events that occurred in Salem. Steve and Rachel Blake entered the questioning room as Belle and Sean were still shouting at each other. "You two can't argue long enough to report this woman for kidnapping, do you?" Steve inquired. Steve clarified that the woman was Rachel Blake, Kristen's mother. Sean left the station after booking Rachel Blake. Belle was questioned by Steve regarding her altercation with Sean. Belle remarked, "We're just getting used to being divorced." Belle inquired about Rachel. Anxious Brady fidgeted beside Ava as she sat in an exam room at Salem Hospital. Ava reassured Brady. "I told you, Kristen's mother didn't hurt me." Brady remarked, "I would simply feel better if the doctor checked you out." Brady instructed Ava to call Tripp after giving her his phone. "I'm sure he would be delighted to hear directly from you that you're doing well." Brady credited his father. "And you?" Ava murmured, taking Brady's hand. Sean noticed Jada sobbing on a bench in the town square. "Are you okay?" Sean inquired.
No.
"No, I'm not," Jada acknowledged. Jada sobbed on Sean's shoulder as he gave her a hug. There was nobody in the living room when EJ and Kristen got to the Blake residence. "Did Ava get away?" Kristen said. "How could I possibly know? Where is your mom?" EJ stated. There was no response as Kristen called out to her mother. To check if Rafe was still in the attic, EJ hurried upstairs. Rafe remained restrained. With a sigh of relief, EJ reached into his pocket and took out a syringe. "Will you murder me?" Rafe inquired. EJ laughed. EJ declared, "I'm just going to erase your memories." Rafe seized EJ's wrist and freed his right arm from the slack ropes as EJ stooped to give the shot. The two men fought for dominance. Kristen shouted. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.